Man, was I wrong. I owe you all an apology for jumping to conclusions about God of War Ragnarok Valhalla before giving it a fair chance. Wow, wow. I initially dismissed it as just another extension of combat challenges, but boy was I wrong. This free DLC turned out to be an absolute gem, perhaps one of the best I've experienced this year. It's 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 just incredible, everything about it. From the incredible pacing that merges story and combat seamlessly to the sheer volume and care put into it, I'm genuinely blown away. And I apologize. I was so wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all God of War fans. I'm sorry Santa Monica Studios. I'm sorry Sony. Anything that has any relation to God of War, I am so sorry. I underestimated its potential. You know, some argue it's even better than Ragnarok itself, and I can now understand why. The replayability factor is exceptional, and the quality is so high that many would have gladly paid for it. It's astonishing that Sony decided to release such a masterpiece for free, especially after considering the industry's current trends. Now, to be fair, I kind of shrugged it off when I saw it premiere at the Game Awards. It just felt like it was probably going to be, another repetitive combat challenges that were already in the base game. So I was like, oh my god, this is going to be a roguelike mechanic. And considering I didn't really like those challenges, they get 20 rings out, stuff like that, I figured I'd skip it even if it was free. So, but now I'm like, whoa. I mean, the developer said nothing in the blog. After the awards premiered, I went to the PlayStation blog and read all the information, and then I made the video. But they kept all the juicy stuff a big secret. My God, this is exactly what God of War needed. Actually, this is exactly what Kratos needed before the next game. It's just so well narrated as well. I'm really blown away with it. Oh man. Again, I am so sorry. I was so wrong. This reminds me a bit of Ghost of Tsushima's multiplayer mode, which in theory did not need to exist at all, as the base game was incredible without it, but a huge amount of detail and care was put into that, just like they did in Valhalla. So much so that eventually it became a standalone offering. Valhalla is incredible. Hell, if even if I don't even care about God of War in general, it's just a very good roguelike with very fun combat and strategy. But for actual God of War fans, especially me and ones that have played both the Greek and Norse eras, it's a must play. And the best part, it's free. So if you haven't played it already, please go play it right now. And let me know in the comments what everyone thought about it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it needed more? I'm really interested to hear your thoughts as well. And for those who are like, what video is he talking about? I'm going to put it at the end of this video. And you can feel free to roast me there as much as you want. Okay, now with that said, I think this apology was long overdue, and I finally had time to do it. And it's been crazy with all the Christmas and the holiday stuff with family and kids. I really didn't have time. I wanted to do this much earlier, but I just had some free time today and finally got to it. With that said, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.